guys? It's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling and motivation. What are you talking about, Gary? I'm talking about selling and having the motivation to get out there and sell something. And you're probably saying, Gary, what's that I got to do with selling? It's got everything to do with selling, because see, motivation motivates you to get out there and knock on them doors, pick up that heavy phone. Motivation, what is your carrot and stick? What gets you motivated to get out there and say, hey, how are you doing today? Well, my simple job today, guys, is just kind of give you a little bit of heads up. Motivation, it works, but you got to work it. It don't last forever. It's like Zig Ziglar says, you know, a shower's nice, but you got to take them every day. It's like you got to get your motivation. You got to learn. You got to earn. And here's one thing I've learned as far as a salesperson is concerned. And with opportunities, you get knowledge and you get information so you can advance, move on, get new technology, learn all kinds of great stuff, and you can improve your success opportunities to be awesome. I'm impressed, guys. I'm just saying, and today we're just having a simple little conversation about, you know, selling, being yourself, and being motivated. I got you. I'm telling you. You know, it's not always easy to be motivated, guys. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I've been in sales since the early 80s, and I told you I'd tell you the stuff, a lot of stuff that a lot of folks don't talk about. You know, I've been involved in the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all when it comes to sell, but I love it anyway, and the reason why I love it so much is because I like helping people. I like talking to people. I like communicating with people. I like sharing information. You know, I've worked in the trades before. I've worked very hard, and I've worked some very physical jobs, and there's a lot of great trades that are very physical that have sales representatives that are with them and everything. But you got to be motivated, guys. You know, you got to be, you know, see, money, it'll get you to go. It'll get you to go. But sometimes what people get is stagnated once they get to a particular amount of money. This is just the way it is. So if you're a salesperson and you want to be motivated to be a better salesperson, or if you're a brand new person in sales and you're trying to figure out if this is what you want, the way to stay motivated is to find an opportunity that you sort of like, okay? Or like, you know, that's something that you feel like, well, I think I want to learn about this opportunity. And then you find yourself learning the basics and the fundamentals of whatever product and service that you have. And to stay motivated, you want to reach outside your little box. And what I mean by that is you want to do other research outside on all different platforms, like, you know, this one you're on right now, you know, and you can go ahead and see all the different types of videos about every opportunity. Somebody's got an opinion about selling. They'll tell you the good, the bad, you know, the stuff with that seems a little weird. But, you know, my channel, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I'm your sales guy. And today we're just talking about motivation. You know what motivates me is I like teaching. I like talking about selling because, see, I've been doing it for a long time. And what I'm learning is if your mind's not right and if you're not feeling like your best, it's a little bit harder. But you do have to have a carrot and stick. You do have to have this thing that motivates you. You know, for some people, it's to pay the rent. For some folks, it's to pay the mortgage. For some folks, it's just the way we do what we live. And in being motivated means, you know, you get up in the morning when you want to go to sleep, when you got to go, you feel like you really need to sleep. You pick up that heavy phone, you call those people when you're afraid. You got to get motivated. You got to overcome your fears. You know, we talk about it, that fear, false evidence that appears real. It's mostly between our own ears, and I've been guilty of it too, guys, because, you know, nobody likes rejection, and we all like to want to help people, but we don't want nobody not to like us. And I don't care, anybody can say it don't matter. Yeah, it does. Everybody wants to be able to be popular. Everybody wants to be able to, you know, make some money. And so if you're a person who's wanting to be motivated, you got to look internally And if you got some little boogaboos going on in your brain and stuff, sometimes you just need to share those feelings with people and get it out there so you can get it out of your head. But if you got an inclination or desire to want to be a salesperson, a manager, somebody who wants to run a business, somebody who wants to own a business, you owe it to yourself to do research to find out how you can be the best you can be. And I'm telling you guys, I got like over 1,000 videos about everything there is to talk about selling. We talk about how to get a mortgage license, an insurance license, a real estate license, what it's like, just to be a salesperson, and my simple job and goal today was just hopefully, that you'll take a look and see, as far as motivation. I got you, man. I can motivate you one day at a time, but you got to want to be motivated. And our simple job today is, how do I motivate myself? Well, what I like to do is, when I'm out in the field, okay, I've got my day pretty much set up, because if you just go at it haphazardly, and that means you don't have any kind of direction, you're going to have a hard day. But what I like to do is plan my day, and once I plan my day, I get up in the morning, try to eat a little bit of breakfast and stuff. I carry me a little thermos with me with drinks and things, because I'm going to be on the road. No alcohol, don't get me wrong. But I'm out here and I'm out driving around, going to go see customers and such. So I'm motivated, but also I'm praying sometimes. I don't know what you believe, but I believe in God and I believe in Jesus. That's me. And I pray and ask for help and guidance, because there are people out there, and sometimes it can be a lot of pressure on you, because we work on this magic thing called commission. And then when you work on commission, yeah, you get to sell stuff, but see, what happens is you have a hierarchy. You got management. They're above you in this regard, and they have their expectations. They also have people that have expectations on them. Upper management, owners, it's all kinds of stuff. So remember, it's nothing personal. It's not what you've done for me today. It's what are you going to do for me tomorrow in the future? So I'm just saying, guys, I've been in sales long enough to tell you the truth. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. You can Google me if you want to see who I am. Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. One of the things I can say also, guys, as far as motivation, I love listening to old time stuff, and you may call it old time, but for me it's new time. Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, Tom Hopkins. These people, to me, were the introduction to sales. These were older. These were back in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, 60s, and so forth. And the materials just down home, and it just resonated with me. And it gave me this thought pattern. You got to say to yourself, I like myself, I like myself, I like myself. I'm a great salesman. I'm a great salesman. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You got to be hungry. You got to tell yourself, and you got to, and listen, I know we're going to get kicked down. There's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be some days you go, dang, man, I was all this day in the bed. Why not get? But see, here's the thing. It's a numbers game. We talk about that numbers game. And if you want to win a game, you got to remember it's the numbers game. And I'm going to tell you, you got to get motivated. You got to believe in yourself. You've got to get some knowledge. You got to learn. Where are you getting your knowledge from, guys? Where are you learning the basics and the fundamentals about your products and services? Are you going and doing your research? There's all kinds of things. You can pull up model numbers, and there are all kinds of information, stats, the videos that can walk you through the process of your even product that you're selling or services. Like a pool, if you got a pool business, and you can pull up pool services, and people just love to tell you all kinds of good stuff. If you're wanting to learn about how to work on cars, if you're wanting to learn anything, if you want to be a great salesperson, if you want to be a great business owner, you can't wait for people to bring you the information. You've got to go out and do your research. And thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you will give me a thumbs up, and I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will share my information, because I believe, I'm a real salesperson. And so when you see me, this is what I do. So I've been doing it for a while, and I enjoy it. But I like learning, and if I can learn from somebody who's already done it, who has it, and I don't have to go through the bullshit. That's what I've had to deal with. I've had to deal with life. So when you watch my videos, what it'll do is it'll give you some great information and motivate you to look at selling in a way that makes it easier for you to understand it. A lot of times you can watch all kinds of videos and they give you the hoorahs and up-up-ahs and all this good stuff. And then when you go to, just do the job and everything, and you got the basics, but you need sometimes skills like communication skills, how to have a selling conversation, how to be able to write a script to talk to people over the phone. You got to be able to dialogue the information, write a script. And when you go knock on doors, or what are you about to be able to say? What is going to be your direction? What are you going to do? And see, a lot of the videos that I have will motivate you to see all that stuff, so you can kind of figure out, do I want to be a door-to-door salesman, business to business? I can give you some information about real estate, insurance licenses, mortgage license. My very first one was a very boring and kind of like, kind of laid back. I didn't know what I was doing about 7 years ago. And it's 2024 right now. So what the deal is 7 years ago when I started it, I had no idea that people really, really watched them. I started watching them. That was on YouTube. So I can tell you right now, if you want to be a salesperson or a manager or a business owner, an entrepreneur, you got to be motivated. So you got to ask yourself, what motivates me? What's my carrot and stick? Is it the money? Is it the prestige? Is it the things that you can acquire with it? Because I've talked to quite a lot of people that are in the sales industry and sales businesses and just different aspects, customer service management and business owners, where you can enjoy your life and it be very lucrative. You help a lot of people get a lot of things. And when you're a salesperson being motivated, what motivates you? Money can motivate you for a little while. But then again, you got to have that carrot and stick. You got to have that thing, maybe you want to go on a cruise. Maybe you want to go on, you have the chance to win this big award, or maybe if you sell the most, you get a chance to maybe put a down payment on a home. It's like sales gives you the opportunity, based on working on commission, to make the most money pretty much wherever you can make it. You may get sometimes a salary and do pretty damn good, but if you have a chance and it's an uncapped commission, you can pretty much write your own check. This is as hard as you work, and how your lead sources work, communications work. But being motivated, what motivates me is I like to, make money. I like to get that gratification. I love it when they say, okay, or if I say, did you want to go ahead and go with it? And they look at each other and they say, okay, and I just start writing it up, and I change gears and we start talking about something else. So what I'm saying is, to motivate yourself, to motivate for me is the hunt, to help people. I love, looking for customers. I love talking to customers. I love, having that motivation, to be able to pick up that heavy phone. Because if you get a warm lead, that means they've touched something somewhere on the internet, or they've touched something somewhere, and you've got the capability to say, ring, ring, hey, Miss Mark. Yeah. Hey, this is Gary Lee. I'm with blah, blah, blah. I was just getting back with you. It looks like you folks had some questions and concerns about this. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's okay. Hey, our basic information is, hey, listen, you are at 12222. And see what I'm saying, guys, is you got to be motivated. You got to not let people roll you over you. You're going to be able to have people who will hang up on you, people who will hang up and say, I'm not interested. But sometimes, even with customers, when they come into your stores, or if they come and they look for a product or service, and there's something's touching, they're wanting to be able to purchase, or they're looking for somebody to do a service for them. So motivate yourself to know that you're important, you're a great person, you're interested in bettering yourself, you're wanting to be the best salesperson, manager, business owner, entrepreneur. But what do you have to do is you got to get motivated. You got to get out there and knock on them doors. You got to get up there and pick up those heavy phones. You got to start learning, doing the do. And remember, the knowledge that you get, the stuff that you put in your brain, I know I'm a little bit weird, but that's okay. The key to success in this regard, guys, is if you're a person who wants to be a good salesperson, you can be, but you just got to look for the opportunities. You know, like I said, I got over 1,000 videos. If you watch one of my videos every day for just one of them, I bet you if you could pull one little piece of information out of it, each video, at least just one, pull one bit of information out of it, you'll say, dang, I feel motivated. Okay, I'm just saying, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy, and today we're talking about motivation. What motivates you? I got you. All right, motivation.